All right, so welcome again to Military Guna TV. And it's 3 points. 3 points which take us into the quarterfinals. Second leg. This is round of 16, quarterfinals. Anyways, 3 points take us to the next round, and we are through to the next round, people. Huge achievement. We finish. Let me see. I think it depends on how the other games will turn out if we're going to finish second or third. But I think it's third for now. But third will have actually gotten us into that stage. So we're going to run through a few of the players. We're going to run through a few of the things that happen in the game. But we're going to start off with, firstly, the team selection. So people, forgetting the details, hit that like button. Most definitely hit that subscribe button. People, I probably possibly have the least likes for any video. People, I do know that I don't remember to tell you guys to hit the like. So I'm asking you guys right now from the beginning of the video to hit the like button before you start watching and forget. So hit the like button, people. Let's get straight into the details. We're going to go straight into the starting lineup. I do think that is the first aspect of what's happening and how things look and how things were, how things went. Let's have a look at it. So that's the starting lineup, people. Hopefully you guys are seeing it good. I'm seeing it quite good. So let me see if we can zoom. Nope, can't zoom, unfortunately. So anyways, let's go. What? In goal, we have Conway Boyce Clark. We started off with a back three. Roman Blake on the left-hand side. Luke Badley Morgan, the centre back. Jaden Anderson on the right back. Roman Blake as left centre back. Luke Badley Morgan in the central. Right centre back, we have Jaden Anderson. Lewis Watson of the left wing back. Right wing back, I thought it was Chad James. In the midfield, we had Bicknell, Pearson, and Mackenzie in the central zone. Leading line up top, we have Scarlett and Jamari Clark. So, no Diminis this time around, unfortunately. He gets due rest. He needs the rest. And I do think that this might really rebalance him and refocus him and what's ahead and what's main target is. So we start off right there. Now, as the game starts off, I was a bit nervous because I was saying that this is likely to be one of those games where we score early or we score first, and then now we end up conceding again, end up in a 1-1 draw. That's the feeling I was getting from the game. Nonetheless, we put the ball on the floor. We play some good football. I can say we play some good football. How the team sets up, Bicknell was the one who's doing all the defensive, the CD and the natural central defensive work, giving Pearson and Mackenzie the freedom to go whatever they want, do whatever they want. But the mere fact that we now have a central defensive midfielder, someone in that area of the park, someone who can control, dictate, and keep it moving in the park of the pitch, that make the game extremely easier for all of us. So hats off Bicknell. I believe that between man of the match was between Morgan and Bicknell. I think between Bicknell and Morgan, that's where the man of the match surprised. So hats off to you, Bicknell. Very, very outstanding performance. And it could be the fact that we're also in need of a central defensive midfielder. Finally have one in the field. Guess what? One was actually on the field now. I see them was on the field, but he was played right centre back. Nonetheless, a sturdy performance, good performance from the midfield. Few heavy touches here and there in the earlier stages. I do believe that Duncan was holding on to the ball too long. His main intent was to break the line with his dribbling abilities, in which he did it 1 or 2 times. But nonetheless, Pearson, not so bad as the first 2 games, but still can do better. Still can expect a lot better because of the quality that you have. No, Chad James has always a bright spark in the team. Chad James is an unbelievable young talent. A bright spark in the team. Good game. Unfortunately, Lewis Watson coming off again. That's not a good sign. I hope that he's doing good. And Anderson have some very good. He has some long pass there. I mean, I talk about just kick long or just kick about. Accurate long passes from Anderson, which is good. Blake, a sturdy performance again. From Blake, even though he's playing on the left-hand side this time around, we're on this field that Blake cannot play. And we're on this field that Blake can play really good, in which we need a player to do that, and we're not seeing him. Fuzzy, you need to work on that. Because I can't believe that we're playing Blake everywhere else except where it should be played. I don't know what's the thought process in that. I don't know what is happening, but most definitely, I don't know what. But we need to see Blake in the central zone. If you put Blake and Bicknell beside each other, I'm telling you, that would be a very, very strong central midfield. Having Blake and Bicknell beside each other, you can give Kobe Thomas, Pearson, or even Duncan freedom. Those guys get free roam. Nevertheless, going forward, Zion Scarlett look good, look sharp. His first goal he scored his first goal for Jamaica. Good build up between Bicknell, Scarlett, and Chad James. Over on that side, I think Pearson was Mackenzie. Mackenzie, Chad, and Scarlett link up to play the game. Release Chad in the far right, and he just put that away quite calmly. Actually, I thought he went on the legs of the keeper, but he was actually close to his feet. But nonetheless, it was a good top finish from him. Top finish. And the game proceeds in the first half. Things look good. We look comfortable. We have possession. They didn't look threatening to us this time around. The midfield looked compact. The midfield had shape. The team had shape. How important it is that we have a stadium. Now that you can see the shape of the team. You can see the transitioning from left to right. The team swinging from left to right, from right to left. You can see that. When we're going forward as a unit. When we defend as a unit. That's what happened when you put in a central defensive midfielder who is a natural CDM in the position to dictate the play, to control the game, to give the orders and instruction and help out the game. So as I said, hats off again to you, Bicknell. I do believe, for me, I would have given Bicknell man of the match because he did what the team wanted. He gave the team what the team needed. And that's you have to commend that. Now, Jamar Clark in the second half started off a bit nervous in the second half. Antigua, looking up, they have their moments, but nothing consistent enough to put us under pressure. We were the team who put them under heavy bombardment regards to pressure, and we started to grow in confidence. As long as the game goes on, as further the game goes on, we get more confident. We started playing ball around nicely. We started getting heavily involved in everything. Players like Mackenzie getting involved. But at halftime, few changes. Kobe came in. Barclay came in. Barclay came in. Who else came in? I think that's the first two changes. So Kobe, as you know, an injection of pace and power and technical ability, keep the ball moving, keep getting involved in everything. I do think that Kobe you should shoot a lot more. You need to shoot more. You found yourself in the position to shoot and not pulling off that shot. You need to pull off that shot. Nonetheless, on a team basis, it was a good performance by the team. It was a controlled performance. And that is something that we can look forward to. Unfortunately, it took us 3 games to really identify and get to the place that we should be. I'm not sure what happened while Bicknell start or what happened while we played with a natural CDM in that position, but for sure, it was needed. Was it? I'm not sure if it's pressure reach you end up doing it. I'm not sure if you decided, hey, I need to do it right now, but it is done, and that is important. And that is the reason why, as fans, as analysts, Pundit, call note for it. Definitely. Now, going forward, what next going forward? We cannot go back to what we're coming from. We must use this as the building block to go forward. We must use this win today as the building block. I do believe that we're still not creating enough chances because Jamar Clark is starved of chances. Yes, he scored his penalty, but he's starved of chances. Speedy Gonzalez, Tyler Roberts came on, make himself a nuisance to the defense. That's Tyler Roberts for Chad James. Made himself a nuisance to the defense, to the Antigua defense, and most definitely that's where the penalty came from. And as I'm saying, we need to create a lot more chances. We're still not creating enough chances. We have Duncan, Pearson on the pitch, who are creative midfielders. We brought out Kobe, and we had Chad James, who's still not creating enough chances. So I do think that there's still more work to be done. But going forward, this is a huge stepping stone. Nevertheless, good performance from the team, good performance from the boys, and we move on to the next one. Fortunately, some of the players, not everyone, we got to see everyone same way, but going forward, Kamal Paul came out with a lot of energy in the final third, pinging passes, getting involved in the final third, and creating He was one of, I think, trying to create something in the final third, but he didn't get enough time. I do think that when he get more time, you will see what he can do. Until next time, people, big up, massive respect. Thank you guys for tuning in. Make sure you hit that like button, people. Make sure you hit that like button. Until next time, we are out. Peace out. Boom, boom, boom. Come on, you Reggae Boyz.